Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy OBT Trades, and I'm back again with another video. Sorry I haven't been active for a very long time. I had a lot of things I was engaged with, but I am free now and will be giving at least 2 to 3 videos weekly. So please stay tuned for my other videos. And this particular video, one of our members asked, please do a video on when the trend shifts bearish without a valid BOS. So this message is coming from r.g.e7945. So big shout out to you. Thank you for engaging in my content and asking this question. So without any further ado, I'm going to go straight into answering your question, and I'll make it as quick as possible. One of the things that can cause a change of structure without having a valid break of structure, it's number one, when your inducement fails. That means you got an entry on your inducement level, but price didn't respect that inducement. Once that inducement fails, then we do know that there is a change in the trend, temporary change in the trend, even when you are in a bullish overall structure. Another thing that can cause a shift in structure is when we have our order block or order flow fail. With our order block or order flow fail, we can have a change in direction without having a valid break of structure, which I'm going to explain in this video. So as you can see on my chart, we have an overall bullish trend. And in this case, the next thing we are meant to do is to identify our inducement, which at this point is over here. We are going to wait for price to come and take out that inducement, and then we look for further entries. So let's see what happens. So now price has taken out this high, so our inducement has been shifted from here to here. This point now becomes our new inducement, and we are waiting for price. So price has finally taken out that inducement, and now price has taken out that inducement. We are going to identify our order blocks or our order flows, and in this case, this point is our order block, this point is our order flow, this point here, this is our order flow, and this other point here, this is our order block that we have in here. But let's zoom out to check if we have more structures. Remember, this is our lowest point for our change of character down here. But if we zoom closely into this point, if you zoom in closely here to this, you can see that we had an order block here, but it was mitigated. The order block was mitigated by this candle here. But if we look in here, we do not have any other order block unless this candle here, this little zone here. No matter how small it is still valid. No matter how small it is. So we can use that point as our next point, P or our next point of interest. So we delete this one. Remember, we're only using the first and the extreme zones for our entries. So now price has taken out this inducement, and I'm going to go to the lower time frame to look for possible entries. Since we are using the 1 hour for our direction, we are going to use the 5 minutes entry. So now price has taken out this inducement. Now price taken out this inducement. We are going to wait for a change of character, a lower time frame change of character here, and then we look for entries. So let's see what happens. So the change of character has shifted to this point. I keep on waiting. Giving us the change of character that we were expecting. Once price has given this change of character, you make sure candle that give it that change of character. This red candle, this candle give us the change of character, and then we wait for the next candle to close. Now this candle has closed. You can see we have this fair value gap here. We mark out that fair value gap, and now that we know that this is our fair value gap, we're going to look for the nearest order block to that fair value gap, or the nearest candle, which is this candle here. So we're going to be looking for buys price tap into this zone. With our entry above that other block and our stop loss just below the next immediate candle. You can decide to put your stop loss just below here or put your stop loss here, but I'm comfortable with my stop loss being here. So let's see what happens. So now price gave us a move to this downside but didn't tap into our zone and created this inducement. Now that we have this inducement here, we can now add another entry here using the nearest other block we have here, which is this candle here. And once we're entering from this candle here, our stop loss is going to be below this zone. Our target is 2 hour minimum. We can target 5 hour or 3 hour. Let's see what happens. So now price has failed the first zone. This is a -1%. So now price has failed in two zones, -2%. So now price has failed this particular inducement. I'm no more looking for buys anymore. I'm looking for sales until price has tapped into our other block. So now that price has failed this inducement, you now understand what I mean by an inducement being failed. That means price has hit your stop loss. That's how you know if your inducement has failed when price hits you. I mean, price isn't intending to buy, but instead intending to probably sell. So now that price has hit that stop loss, we're not looking for buyers, we're looking for sell. The price has tapped into this recent order. Okay, so now how do we look for those sales? This is where our stop loss got hit. We are going to look for the most recent high, which is this high here. We'll be looking for this inducement for the sales. And we'll be looking at this other block here for the sales. In case price comes to this inducement and doesn't give us any reaction and taps him and the sell. But if price should come and tap into this other flow first, we are going to delete this inducement and delete this other block. Let me do this really so that I'm not so let's see what happens. So now price has tapped into our other flow first. So I'm going to delete this zone and delete this and go to the lower time frame for possible entries. This is where we are going to be looking out for our change of character. So let's see what happens. So now you can see that price didn't give us that change of character we expect, and instead came and fell. I'm going to go back to the 1 minute time frame and wait for the candle to close. If this candle closes with a sweep and look for short-term buys up until this high here, we are now bearish. This move. See, the other block has been, other flow has failed. We are now very bearish. Okay, so now once this candle closes with a sweep, we can look for short-term buys up until this high here. Once this high has been taken out, we are looking for sell, and they will now identify this zone as our bearish order flow and this other zone as our extreme bearish order flow. So we are looking for sales on this inducement, decisional or extreme buys. So let's see what happens. So now this candle close with a sweep. So we are going to go to the 5 minute time frame and look for possible entries. And this is our nearest. This is our, we will have a change of character. So if price takes that change of character and gives us entry, we can look for possible buys. So price didn't give us that change of character, but instead came and took out this low again. So let's go back to the 1 minute time frame. So now price has taken out our inducement have shifted from this high to this new high. So sales. So we are looking, the trend has now changed from bullish to bearish or temporary until we are able to tap into this extreme order block. Then we are looking for buys, but for now we're looking for sales. So this is how your trend has changed without ever needing of structure. So I hope I've been able to answer your question.